Every classroom has children we notice straight away, and children we quietly observe over time. I'll call this little boy Sam. Sam often chose to play on his own, not because he couldn't play with others, it just seemed to be where he felt most comfortable. The day before, Sam arrived carrying his Paw Patrol aeroplane. He came straight over to show me. There wasn't a long conversation, just a quiet moment where I could see how proud he was. I could tell these characters mattered to him. So, the next morning, I brought in my grandson's Paw Patrol collection. Not as a lesson, not as a planned activity, simply as an invitation. At first, Sam sat exactly where he usually did, completely absorbed. One character became another. Rescues began, stories unfolded. Then, two girls stopped to watch. Before joining, they asked if they could play too. He smiled and said yes. Within minutes, the play belonged to the children. The characters travelled from one child to another. New ideas appeared. Different voices joined the story. Nobody needed to tell them how to play together. They simply had something worth sharing. Then, something I hadn't planned happened. The Paw Patrol vehicles appeared. The rescue stories became bigger. Children began solving problems together, creating adventures, and building on each other's ideas. The invitation kept changing because the children kept changing it. I noticed something else. The little boy who usually spent long periods playing on his own was now talking. He was explaining. He was listening. He was sharing ideas. Not because an adult had organised a social skills activity, not because we had asked him to include others, but because something he genuinely loved had become the invitation. As the morning continued, more children wandered over. Not because I called them, not because it was their turn, simply because curiosity has a way of drawing people in. Children who may never have chosen to play together were now creating one shared story. There was negotiating, sharing, waiting, listening, taking turns, not because we planned to teach friendship at that particular moment, but because meaningful play gave children a reason to practice it. At the end of the day, Sam carefully brought every Paw Patrol character back, exactly as we had agreed. He smiled, handed them back, and quietly walked away. The toys were returned. But something else had happened that day. A child had experienced his own interests being valued, and in doing so, he had invited others into his world. People often ask, how do we help children build friendships? Perhaps another question is, what happens when we begin with something a child already loves? Sometimes the most meaningful relationships don't begin with adults bringing children together. Sometimes they begin with one child feeling seen and one simple invitation, inspired by their curiosity.